Hello, all you night readers. It's good to have everybody here. I'm glad you're all here. It's nice to see such a crowd already. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. All right. So, welcome. Yeah. So, what is going on? Hello, Mia. Hello, Sagittarius Girl, Nawal, Yvonne, Jesse Angel, Chanel, Pretty Yalda, Empress Love, Freedom, Shivani, Kimbobulated. It's great to have you all here. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, so let's get started. Mia, if you are new, please do me a favor. Subscribe and get those notifications. Click on that notification bell, bing, ding, ding, right? And get those notifications. You'll get to see that I'm on twice a day, every single day. The show's called Tarot Days and Nights with a K. Knights, yes. Tarot Days and Nights, 11:30 a.m., 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time every single day. So, yeah, something you may want to know if you enjoy the show. Everybody, if you're here at all, please hit like. All right, and we will get started. If any of you were over watching Modern Priscilla Tarot be a special guest on the Tarot Magician Show, we appreciated it. I appreciated you guys supporting her. And if you weren't able to make it, that's okay too. You know, we support each other. That's the big deal, right? All right, so will and when the Pisces will move toward you with love. When will the Pisces move toward you in love? We got to get to that part first, right? We got to figure that out first, and then, if so, when? Right? I know. If so, when? Mia, when? That would be a good idea to find out now, wouldn't it? So, here is what I'm getting for you. Here's what I see. I think you are trying your best to start something new, right? You're trying to start something new with this person, this Pisces. And you're planting the seeds. You are there. You're ready to plant the seeds and make something grow and grow into something wonderful, right? Grow into this wonderful relationship. But I think the Pisces keeps eluding you, right? You are standing here. You're one of these people standing at the wall, right? And you're looking over, and the Pisces just kind of sneaks right on by, and you miss him, or you miss that person, right? You miss the Pisces every time. They just are able to sneak right past. If you happen to be in the same place, they just happen to be leaving when you're walking in, kind of deal, right? They're always just not there when you're there, or they always, you just miss them, kind of thing. The Nine of Swords says this has been stressful for you. This has been stressful. It causes you a bit of anxiety, kind of gives you nightmares at night, right? Just some bad dreams. because you really want the Pisces to move towards you in love. You definitely want to. You're friendly, you're loving, you're warm. You're very determined to have this happen. The Page of Swords says you have to be smart, though. You got to stay smart. I'm not saying you're not, but you have to stay smart. You have to stay like street smart, not just smart, but street smart, where you can pay attention, keep on your toes, right? Pay attention to what's going on. Think about things. Be very decisive when you make decisions, because that's what it's going to take to have the Pisces move forward and toward you. Do I see that they will? I don't see anything here that tells me that they definitely will move towards you in the near future. Man, there's really no cards here that give me any indication that this is going to happen sometime soon. But, I would hope it does. I can't give you a time frame because I don't really see that it's happening anytime really soon. Okay. So, something to think about. All right. That's what I get for you, Mia. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you being here again. If you are new, and I believe you are, I don't remember seeing you here before, but maybe I have, and you forget. I can forget at times, But if you are new, please subscribe. Please get those notifications. This way you can also get your daily tarot tip every single day. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping cards everywhere. Get your daily tarot tip every day. That's the other thing, right? That's the other thing everybody gets. As a lovely parting gift from this show, you can get your daily tarot tip every single day. I send those out in the mornings, my time in the morning at least. And I send them out around 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. And it's just a general snapshot of what I think the day is going to be like. And then you can kind of see if it goes towards anything that you had going on for the day or not. Some days they make sense to people, some days they don't, but that's all right. Either way, that is okay. All right. So let's see what we have got. Oh, I didn't put it up there, did I? What do I got for you, Sagittarius girl? Does SP see you only as a friend, or does he have other feelings for you? Because being a friend is having feelings, right? You have to have some kind of feelings if you're friends with somebody. Something, right? Yeah. So I think big changes are coming with SP. I think he is. I think things are changing. Definitely changing for him. Because you said, yeah, he has feelings for me, right? So yeah, him. I definitely think things are changing for him, and I think he has been seeing you in a very different light lately. Page of Cups tells me that you're an introvert, right? You're the kind of person who likes to stay in and hang out and relax. Watch a movie on Netflix and relax. Yeah, anybody who was here that one night or one morning, will know just what I'm talking about. Anyhow, yeah. So I think that's it. I think you are that kind of person, right? You don't really like change, but you're going to like change if it changes SP's outlook on you, right? That's exactly what you want to happen. So that is what's happening. The Two of Cups tells me that emotional, that connection that you have now, that friendship that you have now, becomes much more emotional. It becomes much more of an emotional connection because it's cups, right? It's cups, and cups are water and full of water, and water is all about emotion. So that friendship becomes an emotional connected friendship, which then can easily turn into a relationship. And I think that's where the big change is coming. And I think that's where the new outlook about things is coming, right? I think he is starting to see things in a more emotionally than he used to. And I think that is good because, of course, that gives you that new potential, that new start, right? All about a new adventure with SP. And I think SP is getting more and more interested in that. I think SP is definitely becoming more and more interested in pursuing more than just friends, more than just a basic friendship. I think he wants it to step up another notch and then eventually step up another and make it into more than just basic friendship, right? The first thing you get is that emotional connection in the friendship, and that is where all the relationship and stuff starts and all the relationship discussions begin. All right? So, sounds exciting. Sounds exciting, Sagittarius girl. I tell you, I wish I used to read cards like this. I wish I used to do this when I was like a teenager in high school or something. So many things I wish I did in high school. Like studied would have been one of them. Okay, fine, studying would have been one, I have to say. But yeah, there was a lot of things I wish I did in high school, and of course this would be one of them. I can't imagine how many girlfriends I might have had. Craziness, I tell you. Craziness. What does M want from me? Llewellyn, what does M want from you? Now he sees you. So, now M has seen you, and now you want to know, what does M want? What does he want from you now that he has seen you? Very interesting. All right, let's see. What do we got going on at the bottom of the chat? Take a quick peek. Freedom Shivani, hey, Combobulated Empress, love you. Yeah, we talked. Mia, thanks. You're not up to speed, eh? Hey, MPT, welcome. Thank you for being here. A wonderful show. I talked about it before. When the show first started, I thanked anybody who is here now, who was able to go over and support you and stuff, and with Tarot Magician this afternoon, and that was good. So, very good show. And who else? Who else is around? Sagittarius girl, yeah, you also think so. All right, well, good. Oh, and Bianca, Susan Mundy, how are you? Susan Mundy, you're new, I think, too. I believe you are new. I knew it. There it is. I had a feeling. All right. If you're new, Susan Mundy, please do me a favor, subscribe and get notifications. Click the notification bell. Ding, ding. Yep. And, of course, if you are here at all, if you're here at all, please hit like. All right. Well, first off, I think M wants happiness. Look at all the happy yellowness around, right? You got some yellow here. You got yellow over here. You got the background here. The whole thing is all sunny. And, of course, you got the lovers. That's all sunny. The high priest, he's just serious, right? He's just always serious. So you don't get a whole lot of sunshine out of the high priest, but that's okay. So what does M want? M wants to have a very prosperous and happy family life. He's willing to work hard for it. He's willing to dedicate himself to you, and I think that will bring success to you. I think that will bring happiness to you. I think M wants a definite, relationship, right? M definitely wants to be connected to you and, have that love connection, have that trust that a good relationship has. The High Priest, of course, tells me that things are, going to get serious fairly soon. And that's important, right? That's important because that's kind of what you want. I think that's what you want, because now that you've let him see you, well, then the next step, of course, is what you really want is for things to get more serious. And that's definitely what's going to happen. The High Priest, like I said, he's a very serious kind of guy. So you don't get any sunshine from him. Ain't no sunshine while he's around. So I know you thought I was going to break out no song, didn't you? But yeah, he's telling you things are going to be getting more serious. And that's good, because that's just what you want, Noel. All right? I think it's going to be good times for you and M. You and M. Right? MPT, are you moderating for me down there? Oh, yeah, you are. Look at that. Oh, then I got to use your stuff. Then I'm just picking up questions as I'm going along. And now, thank you. I wasn't paying attention. I really wasn't. Sorry. Mia, thank you. You subscribed and liked, and I appreciate that. Again, like I say, if you're new, and also, hey, if you guys, a couple different things, right? While I'm shuffling, go fast for Yvonne. If you don't want to wait on your reading and you want to have it done right away, or you want to guarantee your reading, the only way to do that is to donate. And donation information scrolls across the bottom of the screen, and it's also down in the show description. So there are several ways to donate: Square, CashApp, and PayPal. And also, if you know anyone that would be interested in a show like this, right? Live tarot readings show. Please let them know. Please turn them on to this show. And yes, just watching Netflix and kind of relaxing and hanging out. That's what we're doing. Yes. Very different than the other Netflix combination. Yeah, so if you know anybody who would be interested in something like this, who would like to have free tarot card readings, please invite them out. Turn them on to this channel, because we have a good time here, and this is it's a safe zone. I like to refer to it as a safe zone, because that's just what it is. Nobody's allowed to talk badly about anyone else. Not if they want to stay, that's for sure. And we can talk about anything here. Even if it does embarrass me. Like I embarrassed myself the other day. All right, so what's coming this week? Or what does this coming week got in store for me? Yvonne, that sounds so defeated. What has this week got in store for me? What's coming up to ruin my week now? That's how you should have just said it, right? Well, the King of Swords, he's there. He's telling me that you are going to have some structure in your life this week. Things are going to, you're going to feel like you have the authority to do something good, hopefully. And that is That's really important. That's really important for you. You want to have that authority. You want to know that you are taking control of yourself and your health. I know it's not good, Yvonne. I know it. But that's why I'm saying it's a good thing. The King of Swords is telling you, you're going to take control and you're going to have control of things. And that's good because that's what you want. You want to take control of that stuff, of all the things that are not good. And maybe by taking control of them just a little bit, if you can do it just a little, well, that would be great. The Three of Pentacles tells me you're going to have help. You're going to have help, right? You have cooperation. You're going to have some teamwork. And people are going to be there to help you. And you know who those people are. You know who they are. I know who they are, so I know you must. The Six of Swords tells me you're going to be out and about again this week. Something's going to come up where you have to go. Either, out somewhere or to the doctors or something. Right? But again, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, it's all about working together. It's all about friendship and family being together and cooperation, right? So those two cards are a lot alike. I have to say a lot of the Pentacles and a lot of the Cup cards are very similar based on their numbers, right? The Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, very similar. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, very similar. There's a lot of things like that are there that are similar with those two suits. More similar than you see with anything else, with any of the others. Yeah, there you go. You will be out and about on Thursday, and Thursday is heading to the hospital for more testing. What a mess, I know. But again, you're going to have people there to support you. People are going to be there to help you. Six of Swords and Eight of Wands. Okay, maybe they kind of go together too, because this is about traveling and going somewhere. And this is all about going somewhere in a hurry, right? Going fast. Because that's kind of how you want to go on Thursday, right? You want to get to the hospital, get there, get done, and get out of there, get home. Back to relaxation and back to, just being home makes you feel better anytime than being in the hospital or at the hospital for testing or anything, any reason. Just being home, you feel better. But I think that's what you got this week coming up, Yvonne. I know. It doesn't sound like a fun time, and I understand that. So, yep, that's what we got. All right, so Jesse Angel, sorry, I was reading something really fast. Your boyfriend has been stressing out because he wants to make sure he has enough money. Will he reach his goal in finances? Is he saving for something specific, Jesse Angel? Just curious. Home is where the heart is. There you go. Home is where the heart is. That's where I leave mine. It's in the refrigerator. I have my grandfather's eyes. They're in the refrigerator too. That's gross, I know. It's so gross. Bad dad jokes, I know. He just says he's saving up. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can find out. Is he going to make his financial goal number one? Maybe, just maybe, we'll get an indication of what he's really saving up for. I joke like that about my grandfather because, well, yeah, we were at my grandmother's house yesterday and doing some stuff there because, well, she had just passed away in March, and my grandfather, he's been dead for for 30 years. He died in 1990. And I have this very large portrait picture that was taken of them back in the 80s before he, obviously before he passed away. But yeah. So, and, looking at it, he and I don't look alike. This is my mother's father. We don't look alike, but I'll tell you, our attitudes are so similar. They really are. The way I am at many times, my family all the time call me George. They call me George because that was his name. Well, it makes more sense that it was his name, right? Yeah. It's according to what's going on. They call me George or Jim based on which grandfather I'm acting like, because I act like both of them. But anyhow, so your boyfriend's stressing out. Is he going to do something? What's going on with him? He's got all kinds of new ideas. He's got some new potential going on. And I think he's being very close to the chest with it, right? I think he's holding his cards very close and not really telling anybody. And he's kind of protecting himself from telling anyone. I think that's important. I think that's really important for you to know that he is keeping this money situation very close to him. Why he's saving, what he's saving for. Again, I think he is that kind of person who really wants to learn something new. He's very imaginative, but he's also very romantic. He's also a very romantic type of person. And I think that is important when it comes to the whole idea of saving money. I don't know if that makes any sense to you or not. But when it comes to saving this money, I have a feeling maybe it has to do with a romantic type of idea. Maybe, just maybe. I don't want to go crazy. But again, the Eight of Wands tells me that there is movement involved. There is maybe travel or something, some kind of quick movement, moving somewhere, not moving like where you live kind of moving, but moving, going somewhere very quickly. And I think he really has changed his ideas about saving money. Right? He's changed all his ideas about saving money. He used to not really care about saving, but now he's all about saving. MPT, don't tell her that. Don't get her hopes up. Yes. Anyhow. So yeah, I think he was, there you go. He went out of town for a bit and he'll be back next month. That's your travel right there. I told you somebody's traveling. There's travel involved. I think his attitude's changed about the saving part. And I think there's going to be, and I think that's what's going on. Now, I got no cards that tell me anything about will he make his goal? Will he save money? Nothing. No pentacles at all to give me any kind of an idea. Right? If I give you the next 3 cards, I still get no pentacles. Is that amazing or what? I get the Knight and the 6 of Wands, and I get the Tower. Big changes. Excited and ready to move forward. Going somewhere, which we already know where he went. He went away for a month for work, I guess you said, right? Did you say work? I'm just out of town. And he's going to come back very victorious with lots of people supporting whatever it is that he is doing. So I couldn't get a pentacle to save my life. I still can't. Look at this. There's happy. That's happy, right? I can't get a pentacle to save my life. There's your knight in shining armor. Strength, emperor, nothing. There you go. King of Pentacles. It's all about business success. How many cards did it take to get to the King of Pentacles? Lord have mercy. Those things really must have been shuffled in there. That's a lot of cards before you get to one. It's just the way, just the luck of the draw, right? Just the luck of the draw. But Jesse Angel, that's what I think. I think, do I think he'll make his goal? I think he probably will. I think he's working harder on saving now than he ever has before. Let's put it that way. Chanel, Ms. Almond, how are you? You have been decluttering your life. Will you be in a serious relationship anytime soon? You're tired of games and players. And that's what you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of all those crappy memories. I talked about that last week, didn't I? We talked about that last week. I did. Matter of fact, that was part of one of my daily tarot tips. I think it was probably last Monday. I said last week, or maybe it was last Sunday. I said that last week was a good week to get rid of all of the old, crappy, bad memories that you carry around. And that is exactly what's going on now for you. All right, so it took an extra week. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. So, good. Declutter your life. That's a good idea. Will you get a serious relationship? Why wouldn't you? I don't know why you couldn't. Are you attracted to people who do bad things? Are you attracted to bad boys? Is that it? Ask MPT. I heard her mention that. I heard her and Tarot Magician mention how everybody goes through a bad boy stage. Is that what stage you're in? All right, so decluttering your life. There it is, right? This is all about it. Look at all the different things. You have cleared up all this mess. All this stuff that was here, this is all the stuff you have decluttered. You're getting rid of all of it. Yes, you have to get out of the bad boy stage eventually, MPT. No more for you, but some people have to get out of that stage eventually. The devil tells me, though, you are in that bad boy stage. You are. You, Ms. Almond. Ooh, you are in that bad boy stage, right? Look at him. Isn't he's, he makes the knight in shining armor guy there, the knight of cups, puts him to shame. He really puts him to shame. The devil's hot, but he's a bad boy. Is that what's going on? Because if you keep doing this, you're going to have to declutter all the time. You are going to have to declutter every week at this rate. The Emperor, well, what else does he tell you about other than find somebody who is stable, find somebody who's secure. It might be a little less exciting than this, right? It might be a little less exciting than that, but you know what? They lead to this. Yeah, you were there in the bad boy stage, but now, and you didn't realize it, but now you do. I'm telling you, that's it right there. So you want this. You want the Emperor kind of guy, right? Stable, secure, has everything in order, right? And because that kind of person leads here to this. Look at this. Happiness, happy family, prosperity, prosperous family, right? General happiness. That's what you want. The King of Swords tells me all about drama, right? Being judgmental. You don't need to judge people out loud, but you kind of need to judge them in your head, right? You go on a date with somebody, okay, that's fine, that's great. But then when you get home, you kind of have to be a little judgy about them. Just a little bit. You kind of have to tell yourself, all right, is this the person that's going to be stable in my life? That's going to bring me stability? Or is this somebody who's going to bring on the drama eventually? So you gotta that's what you gotta kind of do. You gotta be a little judgmental, but you don't have to be, I'm not saying do it out loud while he's paying for dinner and stuff like that. You don't want to lose out on a free dinner. But go home after dinner and then think about it. Right, pretty Alda? Tell her. How does S feel towards you after ignoring his last message? Oh, S, are you going through a bad boy stage, pretty Alda? Do I have to talk to you too? Yeah, I'll tell you. The nicest thing about having this show is that I can talk to you all, and we can joke around and we can say stuff and all, and everybody understands that we're doing it really with the best intentions. And the whole idea of the channel, of course, is to help people. That is my number one goal, is to help as many people as I possibly can. But it's always nice if you can, make somebody smile, make them chuckle with a stupid little joke or something silly. Because sometimes that helps. Sometimes that helps. And sometimes that's just what they need, right? Just to smile for a second. Pretty Alda, how does S feel toward you after ignoring his last message? He thinks, he's confused. S is confused. He has no idea what's going on. Your last message must have been, I don't know, whatever you said before your last message, whatever happened before that, I truly think that it kind of threw him for a loop. Get it? A loop. All right. I know. It kind of threw him for a loop, though. It did. It made him think differently about things. Now he's a little bit afraid that things are not the same between you and him. That's what he's afraid of. He's afraid something's changed. In your mind, in his mind, something feels like it's changed. There's an illusion there now where there wasn't before. The Nine of Cups tells me, according to you, everything is good. Things were happy, things were peaceful. You felt like you had just enough of everything. Then you move into the Ten of Cups, which tells me things even get better with all the safety and well-being and love of a blessed family. How much better could that be? But you know what S feels like? S feels like he's all alone. He's the hermit. He's isolated. He's out there on his own, and he has no idea what's going on. He's completely clueless. So he didn't read his last message because he's afraid of what it says. And that is what I believe. That's what I feel. That is definitely what I'm feeling for you there, pretty Alda. You guys are having some very energetic and funny conversation that I keep just catching little tiny bits and pieces of. I don't know what your picker is, but whatever it is, it's broken, huh? Right? Montoria Jones, it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. It's good to have you. Again, if you're new, please do me a favor and subscribe. Get those notifications. I would appreciate that. All right, so Susan. Is there a man who is getting serious with me soon? Has there been a man in your life recently who hasn't been so serious? Kind of just like hanging around as a friend? Yes, I know. Okay. Hey, Kay. How are you? It's great to have you back. Thank you for being here. Okay, I am definitely going to get to your question tonight because you've been here for the past few shows and I have not done your questions. And so tonight I will definitely do your question. I had a donation a few nights ago. I didn't know who it was. The person got in touch with me and they said that they were going to try and be here tonight for tonight's show. So if they do show up, I do have to do their reading also. I had to, they did donate already days ago. I don't usually get pre-donations like that, but awesome. All right, so is there a man who's kind of hanging around with you right now, right? Who wants to get serious with you? I think this guy is kind of insecure, Susan. I won't call you Sue. I don't know you that well. Sorry. Yeah, I think he's kind of insecure. I know, this sounds strange, doesn't it? Guys don't get insecure, do they? Of course we do. Of course. I think he is, again, I think he's afraid of being rejected. He doesn't want to be left out in the cold. That's what you thought, see? That's what you thought. All he wants to do is have a good time, right? He just wants to have some fun. That's all he wants. He just wants to have some fun. And he's afraid that if he approaches you in a way that is, that comes across as, hey, I would like to take you on a date kind of deal, I think he feels like you would judge him for that. Or he just feels like that's not you. That's not you. It's just not. I understand that. And I'm not saying that it is. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying that he's feeling that way. He feels like, he would have you would judge him for it. He would feel kind of foolish and you might say no. You may say no, and that's what he's afraid of. He does not want to be rejected. So maybe, just maybe, if you really know for sure, and I think you do know for sure that this guy wants to get serious, I think maybe you should turn the tide a little bit and ask him. Oh, well, there you go. So great. So now we have a threesome. Awesome. Well, ask both of them if they would like to go on a date. That makes things very difficult. That changes up the whole story now, doesn't it? That would have been nice to know in the beginning. I'm going to actually see, then that changes this. When I say about him being left out, I think you are the one who feels like you're kind of left out of this situation. You want him to leave the other woman and head towards you. She's in the Philippines. Where are you guys? You guys are here in the United States somewhere? I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. Like maybe Midwest? How about if I guessed Iowa? Iowa, that's what I'm guessing. Iowa or Ohio. One of those little 4-letter states. So she's in the Philippines. You know what? He needs to dump that. He needs to stop that. That's not right. That's not the way to be. Don't be... That's way too long distance to be a good relationship. So I'm going back to the original suggestion. Talk to him. Tell him, listen, I think it'd be nice if we went somewhere together and hung out. You know? See, there you go. MPT was born in Iowa. That's it. I think there was an Iowa connection here somewhere. North Dakota. Well, I was close. It's still, that's kind of like, well, middle of mid-north. Combobulated, it's time for bed. No, you can't go yet. It takes all the fun out. Then how do I get discombobulated? Oh boy. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll get to a reading for you tomorrow for sure. All right. If you have to work, you have to work. And work is overrated. I'm just telling you now. Just saying. But yeah, anyhow, I think you need to talk to him. I think you need to ask him. Don't make it sound so much like a date, but make it a date. All right? That's what I get for you, Susan Monday. Thank you, Susan. I do appreciate it. I would, like I said, I would call you Sue, but I don't know you that well, so. It's okay. Will Ingrid find out that the surprise gift is from you? I did. I saw this question yesterday. And I may have seen it Saturday night as well. I just may have seen that question come up 2 nights in a row and I didn't pick it. Yeah, you're in the US, but she gets his money. Oh, Susan. Why is she getting his money? That doesn't make sense. She's just gold digger, gold digger. I don't know her. Maybe there's a very good reason. Hey, Chrissy Chandler. Try. That's it. That's all you can do, right, Susan Monday? Just try. Talk. And, you know, it can't hurt to talk and see where things go. And see what happens. I mean, he's just hanging around, right? And what's the worst that could happen? He says no? Okay. He's really dumb. What do you want him for if he's really dumb? Okay. Ingrid is thinking about where in the world did this surprise gift come from? Right? She's looking back. She's thinking back. Okay, who in the world would have given me this gift? I think she's really trying to be like a spy right now, right? She's trying to be like a spy, trying to figure it all out. And she doesn't know. She doesn't know who in the world would be so giving and so kind. And she's very thankful. Ingrid is very thankful. But she's very confused as to where it came from. So now she's hoping, right? She's got all the stars. She's got the stars, all hope, right? All hope and comfort. And I think she's inspired to figure out. I think this has really inspired her to try to figure out who this surprise gift came from. And now she's kind of narrowing it down to more and more, to less and less, choices. Back here, when she was thinking about it, it could have been almost anybody. But here, now, it's been narrowed down to several, just a few choices. And that, I don't think she's figured it out yet. I don't think Ingrid has figured out that the surprise gift was from you yet. But I think Ingrid is getting closer to figuring it out. All right. Interesting, right? I don't think she's figured it out. Okay. Definitely don't think so. Has Ingrid said anything to you about it? Chrissy Chandler. What will happen to me in my love life? I cry every day. I don't feel good. I am sorry to hear that. No, Priscilla's not single. So, Chrissy Chandler, what is going to happen with your love life? All right. I think you are looking and searching everywhere for someone. I really think you are. And I think you're, and I think generally you are a very happy person. In general, overall, right? Overall your life, I think you were and have been a very happy person. I just think the right guy or girl, I don't know. The right person has just been kind of sneaking on by. They've kind of been getting past and not, and you haven't been able to see them. But they're right there. You're very emotional, right? You are very emotional. You need some insight and you need some healing. And I think that is going to be a big deal, right? That's going to be huge when it comes down to it, because you are going to need, when you have that emotional healing, you'll start to feel better. things will start to feel a lot better. And then you're going to get a very clear idea of who it is that's coming to you for your love life. I think you'll get a good idea. But you really have to start healing yourself confidence-wise, right? You got to bring that confidence up. You got to get that, have that self-esteem move up. I think that's going to be extremely important for you. I mean, is that you in the picture on the, is this you in the little, where am I? Right here in the tiny little picture down here? Because people should know. If people see you and can see your personality come through and all, then I think there should be no reason that someone wouldn't want to have that relationship with you, want to be part of your love life every day. But I'm going to tell you, the problem here, the issue is, again, and I'm only saying this, I just think that something in your past, some relationship in your past has brought your self-esteem down so much that you feel like nobody else will ever want you again. I've seen it. I have seen it too many times. I see it in my wife all the time, unfortunately. But I'm going to tell you, you can do it. You can fix the confidence. You can be much more confident because you are strong and you can make this happen. You can absolutely make this happen. Whatever you want to happen will happen. Make it happen. Make it happen because I know you can. I don't have a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt. So, all right, I'm going to tell you. I saw this name. I saw the name of your name here, and I truly thought, at first, and I rushed to judgment because I did, unfortunately, that, all right, this is somebody just making up something, right? I had a lot of people who scammed. I was on Facebook along here with YouTube at the same time, and we had a lot of people on there that scammed. They would come in and they would, say stupid things, or they, try to tell people things that just weren't true, whatever it was. And I have to say, being that it's an odd name, I thought maybe I need to watch out. But I see through the chat and stuff that I was very wrong. So your name is Brianna, and you're wondering if your ex Josh still has feelings for me. He's a Sagittarius. Oh, that's why. It's a K-pop thing. I do know what K-pop is. I have seen it. I have heard of it and seen things on television. Well, that makes a lot more sense to me now, Brianna. Now, just remind me, and every time you come in here, every night when you're here, that your name is Brianna. Susan Bundy, you're cuckoo from Cocoa Puffs. So am I, don't worry. Medication fixes it. Medication does wonders. All right, so you're wondering if your ex, Josh, still has feelings for you. Again, I think Josh he was very stabilizing in your life. I don't know exactly how long ago you and Josh broke up, but I think there were a lot of head games being played between you and Josh. I think somebody was really, really into playing head games. And I think that would be, he broke up in 2018, so 2 years ago. I do think I'm still going along with the whole idea that I think there were a lot of head games being played. I think there was a lot of that whole idea of somebody being very deceptive. And that is difficult. Yes, Empress Love, I see that. Thank you. I see. I got your donation. Just got it. So, yeah, I think deception was a big problem. Now, here's my question. Does he still have feelings for you? Probably so. Somewhere he does. I think he's moved on a little bit. He's definitely moved on some. He's got a new outlook on life. He's protecting himself. And I think you need to protect yourself. But the big question is, if this was the problem, right? If there was deception, if there was mind games being played, if it was toxic, do you really want that again? Do you really want that? It's easy to go backwards. Have you had another boyfriend since then? Because I'm thinking maybe you haven't, and that's the problem. It's easy to go backwards to something that you knew in the past, that you've already known, that you don't have to, isn't so much work trying to get to know and trying to find out new things. Yeah, no, you haven't. I didn't think so. I had a funny feeling. It's much easier to go back and do the things that are easy, right? Because there's no work involved. There's no thought involved in it. You don't have to think about it. The person you're going back to is already, you know about them. You know all about what you want to know about them. But you know the bad stuff too. If you move forward and you find somebody else who's new and you have somebody new, then you got to go through all of the work. You have to go through all that work, right, of finding out who they are and what they're all about and seeing if they're going to be right for you. And this may take several different people that you date. But I got to tell you, in the end, it's worth to protect yourself from this mind games and conflict and deception. To protect yourself from that, it's much better off. You're better off going forward than you are going backwards. All right. Does he still have feelings for you? I'm sure he has some kind of feelings for you. Yes. Do you really want to go back to that? Do you really want to go back to this? I leave you with that thought. I leave you with that thought. All right, this is going to be my last reading unless I have other donations. Unless I do have other donations. So hello, Empress Love. It's good to have you here. I appreciate you being here. He manifested you. Well, you know what? Nobody can make you do things you don't want to do. You have free will. And you, again, I'm telling you the same thing I just was telling Chrissy before. I was telling Chrissy before the same thing. You are strong. You can do whatever you want to do. All right, so this is our last reading unless I have donations, and donations will continue the show here because I will continue doing readings for donations. The free part of the show, the free show is over, but donations still continue. And if you want to hang around, please feel free. Like I said, we have a good time here. this is a fun place to be, I think. According to me, it is, at least. Yeah, knock that manifestation out the door. There you go. Tell her, MPT. It's hard for a guy to get through to a girl about it, but girl to girl, woman to woman, you have that woman to woman chat with her, and that's good. That's why we cover each other. All right. Is Raymond trustworthy? Period. That's it. Just want to know, is Raymond trustworthy? I'm looking. I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to say yes. Is he trustworthy? I saw when I was watching the Tarot Magician, along with Mona Priscilla Tarot Magician, every time she did a reading, or her part of the reading, she pulled an oracle card. So I am going to pull an oracle card to go along with the reading. One card, right? One card that we will read at the end. It's going to sit right there. Don't worry. You can almost see it. It's got a cool back, right? Looks like a shell of some sort, but it's not. All right. So I think this person is very resistant to things. I think Raymond is he likes to do things very quickly without thinking. And that can be very bad. That can end up very bad. Does not mean he's not trustworthy, though. Right? The world tells me things are good. He's happy. He is joyful. And, he's kind of found himself a good place in life. And again, that does not tell me he's not trustworthy at all. The Chariot says he's on the move. He's moving. He's on, again, he's moving quickly. It's all about moving quickly with him. Fast moving. But I think his emotions, I think he has new emotions that are there. I think he has a new emotional healing that is coming through. And, if he was not trustworthy in the past, then maybe he's getting over that. Maybe he's doing better with that and becoming more trustworthy. Maybe he wants people to trust him now, and he knows what he has to do to fix it. Because that's what I'm getting here is, he's healing emotionally. And that's what it would take to get people to trust you again, right? To heal yourself first. I think, things, you should be optimistic about things with him. I think he's just, I think he is just innocent to a point, right? Innocent in a immature type of way. And that's where people get the idea that he's not trustworthy, because he's immature and he does things without thinking, right? He does things without thinking. He does them really fast, and he does them without thinking, and that's what happens when you do that. Things get ruined that way. Things go badly when you just do something and don't think. So, I don't really see anything here that tells me he's not trustworthy. Now, let's see what we get with your oracle card. New life. Isn't that just what I talked about here about the healing? He is working on a new life of trust, basically. He wants people to trust him, and now he knows that he's got to fix the past. He's got to fix the childishness, the innocent, immature part of him. I don't care if he's older than you or not. It doesn't make any difference. He's still immature. Does not matter if he's older than you. He's just finally getting it through his head that he needs to change if he wants people to trust him. That's what he's getting. And if he changes and things go really well, then you know what? Then he ends up with a new life. That's what he gets. That was good. That was a good card to go with that, right? New life. I like that one. It kind of really blended, didn't it? I was happy with that. Maybe I'll start using those more often. I have 2 Oracle decks. I don't use them very often anymore, or ever really. I just used to do the theme of the night. I haven't even done the theme lately. You know, I used to do the theme for the next 24 hours, right? I used to pick a card out of the Oracle deck, and here is our theme for the next 24 hours. Comfort. There you go. Your theme for the next 24 hours is comfort. That's a good one. Right. There you go, MPT has got it exactly right. Age does not equal maturity. Mental age and physical age do not always match. That's for sure. Number one, women are always more mature than men. Almost always. 90%. It takes men a long time to have a little maturity to them. I'm still waiting. I am still waiting. Someday I'll mature up. Not today, though. I don't think it'll be today. All right. So that was my last reading. I have no other donations that have come through. So we are done. We're done. We made it through another night, everyone. Another day. September the 21st. Yesterday was 9/20/2020. I hope you all knew that. Yeah, women are the best. Of course they are. So, all right. I hope you guys had a good night. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. And we'll do this again tomorrow, right? Tarot Days and Nights. Remember the name. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I will see you all tomorrow.